Sessions and Lessons Unscripted.
Let's go.
And now your hosts, Joel and Gloria Rosario.
Well, you may have noticed that my voice sounds a little different. Yeah, just when I got over the sickness before, I am sick again. A little bit under the weather, but I'm doing good. We're doing this thing. And as always, next to me, the lovely, intelligent,
Keep going.
I don't know, there's just so many words I can use.
Hello, everybody. How is
It's
everyone doing?
Gloria Rosario.
Hola.
Hello there. How are you?
I'm doing a lot better now.
Well, you're doing better than I am.
Yes, it didn't start out
For
that way,
sure.
right? But we're good.
Yeah, so I was debating whether I wanted to come back on here, wait till this passed again. But you know what? We're doing this. It's like, this is unscripted, right? So this is what we're doing. If anything, I think this makes my voice sound even sexier. So, Jason Momoa, I'm coming for you.
Aw.
But still, like, what does he have that I don't have? Now I got this cool voice. And
Let it
now
go, man. Let it go.
I got this cool radio voice because I for sure don't have the face for it.
You're so dumb.
Yeah, most of the time.
And
So,
I mean that with love.
of course, you're
Okay.
dumb with love.
I'm dumb with love, yes.
So, Gloria, how was your week? Give everybody out there listening. Oh, I'm sorry. Hello, everyone. I want to make we're just being silly, but yeah. Thanks, guys, for tuning into the Sessions and Lessons Unscripted podcast. Like I said, I'm a little under the weather, but we're good. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys have been having a great week. Yeah, so forgive me if my voice sounds like Peter Brady going through puberty, and if you hear me sipping my tea and my water, just so I don't start crack-a-lacking over here. So anyways, Gloria, how was your week?
I don't know how. I was all over the place this week.
Okay. And what do you mean all over the place? Just like running around?
Running around. A lot of stress this week. My grandma's been keeping me on my toes, so it's been that kind of week.
Yeah. I mean, I get that. It's my week's, been pretty typical, I think. Like I said, I was I was doing pretty well there till about midweek, and yeah, I don't know what, how do I even get into this without sounding like your typical crabby older guy. I go to work, people go to work, and it's like they give you sick days to use so you can, that's a whole nother thing, right? The sick day thing. Because I think maybe they should give you a little more sick days. And I know it's most places is a week, but to me, it's like you need at least 2 days to recover, right? Or am I wrong?
Take a whole month. Why not?
No, but
I
I
know
think
what you're
people know
saying.
what I'm saying.
Right.
But anyways, whatever. But then now people go to work. They don't want to use their sick time for being sick like they're supposed to. They're just trying to save their PTO.
And everybody gets sick.
Yeah,
Right.
and they come to work sick. And, and me, I'm over here thinking I should wear masks and be responsible because that's just how I am, right? I'm trying to be ultra responsible. And then, and everybody out there, and I know you get frustrated, and when people just say forget it, they don't care, and then you get like that, right? You're like, you just follow suit. So like me, I'm like, you know what? Everyone else around here doesn't care.
So why should I?
So why should I? So
Yeah.
anyways, maybe that was it's kind of interesting, right? That's kind of like karma, right? Like it kind of bit me on the butt and I got sick again. So I don't know. I guess that's how you can look at it one way. Um, Other than that, the week was just a typical week. Um, yeah,
Well, it wasn't all bad. We had positives this week.
like what? Like I'm trying.
I'm trying to come up with them. I'm trying to
Well,
be optimistic here.
no. I know what you're saying. That sounded awfully bad, didn't it? Like what good happened this week? I didn't mean it like that.
You still breathing and your heart's still
No,
ticking.
for sure. Oh,
We
for
doing
sure.
all
I'm
right.
grateful for sure. But yeah. I mean, everything's. I mean, we paid our mortgage, so that's good.
Yay, we still have a house. All right.
Yeah.
We're winning.
Where's wood? I need to knock on some wood. There you go. I knocked on some wood.
Oh, well, I could think of something positive that happened this week. Um, Obviously a lot of people don't know. I don't talk about my personal family stuff, but my grandma does have Alzheimer's, and I don't want to say I watch her. I care for her. Right?
Well, yeah, you're her caregiver.
Caregiver. And so my mom, she stays with my mom.
Mm.
And my mom is very like particular with my grandma. Like, we have to be careful with her. And this week,
I think I know this story.
at least 3 times she has gotten up and walked by herself to her bedroom, to the bathroom.
Yeah, because normally she needs help walking, getting around.
It's the craziest thing because we're very careful. She's a high fall risk, so she had a stroke. She's recovered from it, but she still suffers from lightheadedness, or she loses her balance. So we don't leave her, unattended.
Right.
And it was just literally my mom was in the kitchen, which is like probably 4 feet from where my grandmother was sitting. And my mom went to go check on her, and she wasn't in the living room.
Oh, man.
And my mom panicked, and she went to the bedroom, and she found her laying down in the bed.
She put herself in the bed?
Put the blankets over her.
Really?
Yes. And,
Oh.
and usually she needs help with that. So, I mean, it's awesome that she's doing it, but it's kind of also like dangerous.
Well, I could see you being nervous about that.
Well, yeah. And then she did it again this morning. I walked in.
Really? This morning?
This morning again.
Wow.
I walked in and she wasn't in the living room. And I was like, where's Grandma? And my mom's like, she's in the living room. I was like, well, no, she is not in the living room. So we went to her bedroom, and sure enough, she was laying there.
That's crazy. I wonder how, because she has Alzheimer's and dementia, right? I know at one point there, she like almost forgot how to go up and down stairs, right?
Well, that's a physical thing. That before the stroke, my grandmother was somewhat independent. Like she would be able to walk to and from the washroom, walk to and from her bedroom. The only thing that we did was just kind of hovered over her to make sure that like she ate,
Well, yeah,
and she drinks, and typical activities of her life. But after the stroke, for the first couple of months after she came home, it was very difficult to maneuver her because she lost, a lot of strength. She was in the hospital for a month, and with my grandmother being 89, with the stroke, we weren't expecting.
Well, this wasn't her first stroke, though, right?
No. She's had some in the past. Well, she's had it in the past.
Yeah.
But I mean, overall, my grandma's health is like the envy of the family because everyone else is like falling apart.
She's gonna outlive everyone.
Oh, we say that all the time about my grandmother. But, anyways, I guess that's a positive, right? I mean, it's
great.
it's awesome.
That is great.
it's taken a lot of physical therapy, nurses, and I really appreciate her little care team that formed after she got out of the hospital.
Mm.
It's been a lot of help, and now we have a doctor that is awesome. She's regulated my grandmother. My grandmother's she's great. So I mean that's the biggest positive.
That's very good. I'm glad to hear that.
Yes, so
It's nice to hear. It's nice when things go right and they're all positive, right?
right.
I mean, that's good. That's really good.
It
I'm
was
glad.
a lot. It was a lot of stress, but it was also the highlight of my week.
Right.
Because like I said in the beginning when she came home, we were expecting her to be at like maybe 60-70%, and now she's basically at 90%.
Well, it seems like she's better than she was before,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I mean, she has her moments, but we never expected my grandmother to get up and walk by herself. We don't encourage it because again, her balance is, a little off, but overall, I think she's doing great. So
Well,
that's my positive.
Well, I'm happy for you, your mom, your family, your grandma. It's good. That's good. Um, yeah. I mean, hopefully that good fortune, the vibes, all that stuff rubs off on everything else. Because God knows, the last year was not great.
No, it wasn't, but thankfully we're.
I mean, this year we can't complain too much.
No, we are doing so much better this year.
Yeah,
So
and,
much better.
I mean, you and I had sat down and we really said, we're going to set these goals for this year and this year's going to be better. And it has been better. Has it been perfect? No, absolutely not. There's still things here and there, but overall it's been fine. It's been way better
Oh, I
than
think
2024.
I think it's been great. Like
Yeah.
there's moments where I want to, like I said before, rip my hair out and just, this week was all over the place. And, in those times, that's when I remind myself, like, look, we still have a roof over our heads. I have you guys. I have my family. I
Yeah.
have my dog.
I mean,
As annoying as she is.
Yeah, everyone's relatively healthy.
Right. We have nothing really to complain about.
Yeah.
So I'm very, I hate using the word like blessed, like I'm so blessed. But it is kind of, it is. I'm not a very religious person, but I recognize good when it's, when it's good, and we're good. We have food in the fridge. We're able to, treat ourselves, every so often, so we're good. Things are good.
Yeah, I mean, you really can't complain too much.
No, because compared to last year.
Oh, well, yeah, compared to last year.
Compared to last year, this has been a cakewalk.
And it's funny because I know, and I'm wondering, I'm sure everyone out there listening kind of goes through this same thing where you always wonder why, what did I do to deserve this?
Right.
Or what did what bad thing did I do where now I'm getting punished for this? Or, you know what I mean? Like kind of the cause and effect thing, which is kind of what we were talking about during the week sometime about what karma, right? Like good karma, bad karma. I don't even remember how that subject even came up.
Probably one of our weird
discussions
that we have at random times.
But I mean, you could get into some deep discussions about karma, but I mean, if you break it down into simple terms, it's just cause and effect, right? There's an action and a reaction, good or bad, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, in your everyday life, so this is my personal. I'm speaking for myself, and Gloria, you could jump in and kind of add to it. But me personally, I always tried to act a certain way, act respectful, be very mindful of people, and try to be as kind as possible, try to be as honest as possible, you know what I mean? And then, unfortunately, that's not how everybody is.
No.
Right? I try to put out good. I mean, I guess the the hot word, a key word now is vibes, right?
Vibe.
I always try to put out good vibes, and then you would think you'd get good vibes back, which you do. I'm not saying you never do, but sometimes you're not going to get good vibes back. But that's just how life is. It's just realistic, right? Some people are just, I mean, the trash. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm
No.
gonna put it blunt.
With karma, I think, there are a lot of people that don't believe in karma. Like,
I don't know how you can't though.
no, I could see why. I mean, everything is random acts. You know what I mean? Like,
Sure.
not just because you put out like positive vibes and you do like great and
Mhm.
you're very kind and all that doesn't mean it's always going to necessarily return in the same way,
Right.
And I think a lot of people have trouble believing in karma, especially for like uh personal reasons, religious reasons, or whatnot. I don't want to get into like religion or anything
Yeah,
like
like I
that.
said, you can get real deep into it.
Right. I don't want to go that deep into
Right.
it, because once you bring like religion into it, it just changes the spectrum of, But anyways,
I mean, karma is not like exclusively a religious thing or spiritual thing, anyways. Really.
well, if you think about it, like Hinduism, it
Well, they're
has-
big on karma, right?
right. But like I said, not everybody believes in karma and all that. Just
Yeah, I mean, people
Random
believe what they
acts.
believe.
Right.
Yeah.
But we're not here to change anybody's mind about whether karma exists or not. We're just
No.
talking about it in a general sense.
But also, karma is just like an everyday thing too. People, it just happens. You don't actively think about it ever. Like it's and then every action, be it mental, verbal, or physical, creates some kind of ripple effect. Anything you do, it creates some kind of like a ripple effect. I mean, that's really the best way you can put it, right?
Cause and effect.
Right, either positive or negative. So, I mean, but like I said, it's an unconscious thing. You just think about it, or you don't think about it. Rather, you just it
Or
happens. Yeah, it happens.
you just
throughout
are,
the
or
day.
it just
Right.
Mhm.
But you can use it, karma as a tool, right? Wouldn't you say that you could use?
I am a complete believer in karma. I have seen it with my own eyes and witnessed things
Sure.
that
Everyone has.
everyone
it.
has
Yeah.
at one point or another.
Right.
But
Yeah.
when I do something nice, I'm not expecting somebody to do something nice for
Right.
me.
Same. I'm not that way either.
And I'm also going to say that I'm not always positive. Like, I'm destruction sometimes. You know what I mean? I'm like the complete opposite. And
Facts. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I'm the cause of the negative karma.
oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
Facts.
Watch the world burn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but it's normal. Everybody goes through that.
Yeah.
You can't be a nice, wonderful person 365 days a year, 24 hours a day. Like, no, let's be realistic about it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've touched on it before. Like we're all humans here, so and our whole thing is just be real. Where we try to keep it real. It's like you're gonna get pissed. You're gonna get think something sucks.
They're normal human.
Norman reactions. Normal,
reactions and actions, and can't be happy all the time, and you
No.
can't be mad all the time either. It's like it's about balance.
People
I
will
could be
look at-
mad. I could be mad all the time.
People will look at you like you're some sort of weirdo if you just keep smiling and laughing all the time. Yeah, so even when you think about it, yeah, that's kind of creepy. So yeah, I mean, I think you can use karma as a tool, and you can kind of take ownership of all your actions and what the repercussions are. What's going to happen with what's the reaction you're going to give from your action.
Right. And it could be like an empowering thing, to be on a positive mindset,
Right.
And it changes your life trajectory at times, and other times it's just a random act, it's good.
Right, absolutely. I mean, you can totally change the direction of what's going on just by keeping that in mind, the karma in mind. So you got to be in the right mindset, and your intentions, they matter because you're either going to get it back either positively or negatively.
Right.
So you got to remain mindful and sometimes I mean, let's face it. Sometimes we all have lapses in judgment and whatever. So I mean, it's you just got to keep mindful of that stuff. What do you think, Gloria?
I think so. I think that when you are more mindful of things, not just your actions, but your how do I want to say this? Your actions and your emotions and your thoughts,
Hmm.
it really has an impact on your personality. Like
Right.
if you're a nice person and you have a positive attitude and you try to do good, you're going to attract that into your life.
Yes, absolutely.
But if you're always angry and bitter and just like looking for bad things to complain about, then that's all
That's all you're gonna get.
because that's all you're picking up on.
And obviously, I think a lot of people, what they think is that, okay, I'm going to be a good person, and just every person on the street I encounter is going to give me a smile, respond when I tell them good morning, you know,
Birds and rainbows are
yeah,
all over the place. No,
and that's nice and all, but
it's not realistic.
just not realistic. That, like I said, we trying to keep it real. I mean, not everybody's gonna, it's not always gonna bounce back to you like that.
I just thought of something funny. Well, not. I think it's hilarious. When I was working at in a medical office a couple of years ago, I usually, especially at work, I try to remain at least even if I'm faking the funk just to get through the day, because you're at work and you can't be yourself at work 100% of the time. And I have a tendency just to like smile. I'm not expecting anything back, and one time this guy was like, I have a girlfriend. I'm not interested. And I was like, dude, what are you talking about? And he's like, yeah, you're always flirting with me. You're always smiling. I was like,
Wait a minute. So,
wait a minute.
okay, he thought you were flirting with him?
But I wasn't. He wasn't even my
Okay.
type. But that has nothing to do with it. The point is that I was kind of like, get over yourself, dude. You're not, my type or whatever. Instead of, telling him how I really felt because I'm at work, I was like,
Right.
oh, I'm sorry. I'm just overly friendly. Please don't take it the wrong way or don't, misinterpret. Misinterpret?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You was missing.
Yeah.
He
don't-
wasn't reading the signals correctly.
No, the way off.
Actually, there was no signals.
There was no signals. I was
Yeah.
just trying to be
Some
friendly.
guys are so dumb.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Me included, everyone. Everyone listening, me included.
Stop it.
All right? And most of you guys are too. So don't even try.
Oh, boy.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so that's kind of weird. That you would. Why would you just? Why would you just assume that?
Sorry, I was just smiling and being happy, and I was just existing in my own little world, sorry.
In a way, too, the whole karma thing too is kind of makes you observe your like patterns, right? Because it'll kind of help you pinpoint the direction you should go, right? Like,
yes.
like you were kind of touching on it, right? Like if you keep putting out good vibes and like being a good person and decent person, eventually that's all you're gonna like. Well, not all, but mostly
you tend to
attract.
notice. You tend to notice and pick up on more positive
Right.
than you do if you're walking around with doo-doo face,
Yeah, with doo-doo face.
Doo-doo face.
Absolutely true. And then, of course, I mean, once you start getting all that, good karma back, that good feedback, whatever, I mean, what does that do? It makes you feel good, right? It promotes positive behavior and just like attitude. So yeah, once you put the good vibes out, you get the good vibes back. I mean, that's you're gonna be like all the time. Like if I keep doing this, this is what I'm gonna keep getting. So like the whole law of attraction and uh whatever, good karma when you get it back, which also makes you more disciplined and stuff because then, like I said, you know how to handle things to get the good vibes to bounce back to you. If
Right.
that makes any sense.
It does. At least to me. I don't know about anybody else, but it makes
Yeah,
perfect
if
sense
anybody
to
out
me.
there, I mean, yeah, you guys chime in whenever you want. Like, just give us a shout and let us know what you guys think. So then, of course, what's going to happen? You're going to keep wanting to be better, be a better person, be a kinder person, be a more mindful of everything, considerate person. And then you're just going to keep growing and growing and growing as a human being. And I mean, that's kind of what we want, right? When you say,
I would agree with that. I think we could take these as challenges and opportunities to grow instead of punishing ourselves for,
absolutely,
the negatives. We look at it as a learning experience.
absolutely.
If
I
you
agree.
look at it as a learning experience, not a punishment, you don't talk down to yourself, you grow from that.
Yep.
Well, at least in my opinion. Who knows? I don't know what I'm talking about most of the time, but
No, that's me. I just fake it till I make it.
Right? You have to in this world.
Yeah, and then it just makes you a more like a forgiving person, and like you're more willing to let things go, right? Like let it roll off your back or whatever, so you don't stress over stuff so much. Like especially if stuff you can't control, right? There's no sense in lashing out or whatever. I mean, let's face it, a lot of stuff in life you can't control. You can only control what you can control.
Absolutely. You just took that right out of my mouth. Here's where I kind of think differently when it comes to karma. They say that forgiving and letting go and understanding, is a way to grow. But also, the thing that, I've seen and experienced through like karma is that sometimes, like I said, you just want to watch the world burn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You want to be the chaos.
I'm sure I've been like that, and I'm sure you listeners out there have been like that too, where you're just like, F it all. I don't even care anymore.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. I'm guilty of that.
I am so guilty, especially when I was younger and I had
Yep.
I've grown a lot since. Well, I mean, I'm in my 40s now. Of course, I've grown, but I'm talking about emotionally. Not necessarily. I haven't learned to forgive because I hold grudges. Believe me. But
yeah, I mean, I don't know if I would necessarily say I have held grudges, but
let me explain. Not in the sense where oh, you did this to me, now blah 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 or whatever,
right.
But in the sense of like, I don't have to forgive you for what you did because I can't control what you did and how you react or how you acted, but I can control my reaction to it.
Yeah.
And you have a right to be angry. If somebody does
especially if they did you wrong, yes.
Right. If somebody did something wrong to you or hurt you emotionally, physically, mentally, of course you have
the right to be angry,
and you don't have to forgive anybody. You can be angry, but the thing is
I mean,
don't let it consume you.
I agree.
That's when it becomes a problem, I think, in my opinion.
Yes.
When somebody has hurt you and you just become like bitter and angry towards that person, and the other person might not even give a crap. They're living their life.
More times than not, the other person doesn't care.
Oh, for sure. That's so true.
Especially when it was done, whatever was done maliciously.
Maliciously, or somebody manipulating you or anything.
But
like
you know
that.
what? I don't want to. I'm not trying to disagree with what you said.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think it does come up. I'm not saying the way you said it or whatever, but when people think, okay, like I'm going to tell you right now, when you say you don't have to forgive somebody, I mean, most people I think would kind of cringe at that and be like, "Oh well, you should forgive and forget." But I
No.
don't agree with that at
I
all.
don't. No.
I mean, I think it sounds harsher than it is. I think instead of saying not forgive the person, you just move on, right? Like you can remember what they did to you, but you just move on from that.
Right. And every bad action has a reaction.
Right. So eventually they're going to get it back.
Right. And the thing is, it's like, I've been on both ends of karma. I've been the happy-go-lucky, and I've been the, I'm going to sit here and wait for karma.
Burn everything down.
I'm going to burn it down, and you're going to suffer, and I'm going to sit here and watch. But it's a human reaction to be angry, and that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, we're all humans. We all have emotions. I mean, if somebody did you wrong, you flip them off and tell them where to go. You know what I mean? It's not like you have to, oh, well, it's unfortunate. Whatnot. You know what? F you.
No, and the thing is, like, you have to keep in mind that you cannot control what other people do. You control what you do. So if you're a good person and you had good intentions,
then that's it.
And the other person didn't,
right?
It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be hurt.
But then just keep in mind that they're hurting themselves.
Right.
Right.
And this is gonna sound, hurt people hurt people.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever heard that.
No, honestly, I don't know if I've ever heard that, but that's pretty good.
No, right.
Yeah, hurt people hurt people.
Hurt people hurt people. And, karma, I've seen it happen with my own eyes, so it's just like, okay, you hurt my feelings, you did this, you did that. I'm going to hold you responsible and accountable for what you did. But I'm also going to hold myself accountable and responsible for how I'm reacting to whatever it is that you did.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
yes, let's move on to the next one.
All right. So now, we're getting near the end. I think maybe we should think of like a karma story. You got any karma stories, good or bad, or?
You go first.
All right.
That way I can gauge what I'm gonna share.
All right. I have a kind of a funny karma story. This happened a long time ago. I was at a Walmart and doing some shopping, and everyone listening, if you go to Walmart, you know the whole checkout situation.
It's horrible.
Well, yeah. Well, it was a lot different back then, though. There was no self-checkouts and stuff.
Yeah. I avoid Walmart as much as possible. Any store.
Yeah, I mean, I try not to go there, but whatever.
Blessed is the day that somebody decided to do curbside service for all these stores.
Oh my
Deliveries,
God.
Yes. Please deliver everything to my house. Anyways, go on. I'm sorry.
So I had some items getting ready to check out. Of course, they got like 2 lanes open, and there's like all kinds of people. There's a lane that opens up, and I go to get into that lane. Great, I can get out of here. This guy and his wife just cut me off, and just like this guy just had that look on his face, like, I dare you to, say something. So I was like biting my tongue, and I'm like, okay, whatever. There were like the only people in front of us. We were next, whatever. So this guy and his wife had like few items, including like those real big, like 50-pound
dog food.
Yeah, dog food. So, all right, whatever. I'm sitting there just angry, like looking at this guy, mean mugging him, and they're unloading their grocery or their whatever they were unloading, and then it got down to the bag of dog food. This guy picks up this big bag of dog food, and the whole bottom of the bag just bursted open,
womp womp,
all over the floor. So, of course, everybody turned around. Is like, what happened? And it was funny because then shortly thereafter, I think a few more lanes opened up. So I ended up going into the next lane and being taken care of right away. And as I was passing them, I kind of looked at them and like, yeah, okay. And meanwhile, there's all this dog food
Oh,
everywhere.
man. Sucks for him.
And workers had to show up with the dustpans and the brooms. And you should have seen the look on his face. It was great. I loved it. See, that was instant karma right there. So now your turn.
One that I could think of that I could share, because I have a ton, but I think it was I had a friend in school who was kind of a douche sometimes. And one day in particular, I don't even know why I considered this person a friend.
Mhm.
But this one time, they were just being really cocky with me,
Yeah.
And I remember that I was just sitting on a bench, and she invited my other friend in front of me. She invited her to go to, I don't know, get ice cream or something. And she didn't invite me. And of course, this is when you're like a little kid, And I remember that I was kind of sad, I was like, how are you guys
Well,
gonna go
yeah,
without me?
Yeah.
No, but as she was looking at me, and she kind of did like this hair flip, like she was like,
Oh, boy.
Miss Thang.
Mm.
And she didn't see that there was like a rock in front of her.
Oh, boy.
And when she turned, she like almost toppled over face first.
Oh, boy.
And I busted out laughing so hard, and so did the other friend that was there. And she was so embarrassed, she just like picked herself up and like walked away. I was like, see, you shouldn't be mean. Like, but yeah, that's probably one of the more safer ones that I could
there's
share.
Some, like
evil
rated
dark ones.
R, not family friendly ones. I think we'll leave it there then.
Yes.
Well, hope you guys enjoyed. Once again I apologize for for sounding yeah, see, this is what I gotta put up with all the time, people. But yeah, hopefully in the next one I'll sound a little bit better. Yeah, so thanks for listening. We really appreciate you guys. We really do. We'd like you guys get a hold of us, engage, and on our socials and everything. And feel free to go to the website and look around. There's some articles that I write, or short write-ups or whatever. And there's also episodes of the podcast on there. Sometimes we post things that we talk about on the podcast. So, like, for example, we were talking about our cat Munchie and her new babies. And if you want to check them out, you can go to the site and check them out. And yeah, we're planning on having more like kind of lighthearted, fun stuff. And even once in a while, have some other stuff for you guys to look over. Or if we find an article or something that we talk about, you guys can actually see the actual article or whatever that we're talking about. So anyways, the website is sessionsandlessonsunscripted.com. Feel free to drop by anytime. You want to drop us a line, suggestions, jokes, memes, anything, serious subjects, you just want to get something off your chest, whatever. That's sessionsandlessonsmail@gmail.com. And don't forget the socials. So you can look on our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X, Blue Sky. Just look up Sessions and Lessons and you should be able to find us. Yeah, so feel free anytime, guys. And we totally appreciate you guys. Anything to add, Gloria?
No, not at all.
Bye. See, people, this is what I have to put up with. Appreciate you so much. Hope you guys have a good day, good week. have a safe drive home or a safe drive to work whenever you're listening to this. So, see you on the next one.